down and visited Skeeva.
I got to see that maple leaf tattoo on Todd's ass.
Oh, really? He showed you that? He hasn't even showed me that.
He let me smack it.
We've had so many people DMing us and leaving comments on our YouTube videos about how terrible Trombone Champ's gonna do and the company's gonna go bankrupt. To see it do so well on launch day was just like, you know what? That guy can kiss my ass.
You look, you lose 85 pounds, you shave your beard, you put some glasses on, people are like, oh, it's not, you don't even look like you anymore.
Yeah, what the get fat and grow a beard.
Like, he's already biased because he didn't get what he wanted. He wanted Alien Isolation. If you want Alien Isolation, go play Alien Isolation. I very firmly believe that there's many games out there that are ethically great flat games that are absolutely better in VR. Not every game.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Nerd Talk on Reality Bytes. Woo! With my good friend Skeeva from the Sunshine State of Arizona. I think that's actually California, but you're in Arizona.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't get much more sunny than it does here.
Right?
It's about the same temperature as the surface of the sun.
That's awesome. And it's like that, like 300 days of the year out of 360.
No, it's actually gorgeous. It's been gorgeous lately here. It's been in like the 70s. So,
I had snow on the weekend, if that's any consolation.
What? It's snow.
6 inches, between 5 and 6 inches dropped overnight. Yeah.
How? That's crazy.
And then today it was a high of 24 degrees. Like people were walking around in shorts and flip flops, and the snow is gone. It all melted in like 2 days.
Wow, weird.
What?
That's cool.
And to the south there, we have our special guest tonight, Mr. Tribe Greywolf. How you doing, Tribe?
Like a boom, 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 boom.
I'm doing good. I'm glad to be here. Also,
the only special guest that's ever had their own intro music.
Yeah. Oh, that's sick. I'm honored. Also, I live in Arizona too now. I moved down close to Skeeva.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. You moved. You're not in California anymore.
Nope. I'm in the pit of
So you come from the Sunshine State, right? Isn't that what they call California? So what's it like? Is it that different? Like obviously
it's way different. You know what? Skeeva didn't warn me. I did not know it was gonna be this.
No, I warned you. So I was like, Tribe, there's one thing you will not be able to say that I didn't tell you straight. You haven't even hit summer yet. Just wait, buddy.
You're gonna die.
Crazy.
Yeah, melt.
Wait, Todd.
So people know where you're from. Like you came from the Huntington Beach area, which is coastal breezes. It's like 75, maybe 80 degrees all the time. Like it's, to me, that's the perfect temperature.
Me too.
And you move to the bowels of hell where it's going to be like 120 for the summer. You're absolutely
yeah. He's going to be Tribe Great Puddle soon.
You're nuts.
You know what I'm not used to though. If I take a shower, in a normal place like California, it stays foggy in there. You can't see in the window, and you gotta or in the mirror, and you gotta wipe it off. Here, in seconds, the whole shower is dry. I don't even need a towel. I just get out, and I'm like.
And in the summer, the water will instantly be hot. There will be no delay. It's just hot.
That's crazy.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Dang it.
It does. Everything evaporates super fast because there's no humidity here. So the earth just soaks it up. You know? Yeah.
That is wild.
You can wash your clothes, bring them outside for like 10 minutes. And then
that's what I did. I set my jacket out there for I've set it out there and I saw it kind of blow off sideways. It was only literally 10 minutes. And I went out to go move it back and I was like, It's dry. What? It's
That's
dry.
bonkers.
Yeah.
Oh my
Well, welcome,
gosh!
welcome, buddy. Welcome to Arizona.
Thank you.
Welcome to Arizona. Yeah, well, now you'll be on my my buddy list because I go down to Phoenix at least once a
Yes.
year to see Skeeva, and now I get to see you too. I don't have to go to California. Yay!
Yeah. Heck yeah.
That's awesome. That's cool. So
Very
when did
cool.
you move? How long have you been down there?
I moved here in February. Me and Miss Greywolf. It was just a whole lot cheaper. Where I was living there in that one apartment, you saw,
Yeah.
you guys
Yeah,
both stayed there, and I was paying like $2,500 for that one bedroom.
Yeah.
We moved here, we pay $1,800 for a 3-bedroom, car garage, gigantic
Wow.
showers, big backyard, and it's crazy.
Wow, that's so different. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's definitely a little bit more affordable than being right next to the beach with beautiful weather.
Yeah. I get to pay
Yeah.
for that luxury, right? Of being
Yeah.
But you guys weren't surfers or swimmers even. It's not like you were in
No.
the ocean very often.
We're at the beach a lot because we're photographers.
for
but now
photography,
that we're
yeah.
full-time YouTube, I didn't go
Well,
there.
that's good for you guys. That's awesome.
Full-time YouTube. So I heard you have some recent accomplishments.
Oh yeah.
What
Let me grab a link to your channel.
hold on, I'm gonna full screen you. Hold on. Wait,
I'm gonna find
there we
Discord.
go.
Oh, me and Miss Greywolf secretly started making other channels. Also, hi to the chat. I just now pulled it up so now I can see what's up.
With the chat.
But me and Miss Greywolf started, I think we have 5 total channels that we post to. Almost not daily, but 2 of them daily. We post about 13 videos per week, and we just got this in the mail. Let's go, 100K
crazy.
Sick.
What's funny is anytime I'm like talking to my friends about helping them with their channels and growing them, and they always like kick back, I go, I don't know. Where did that come from? I think I know what I'm talking about, guys. I'm just kidding.
That's hilarious.
Whoa, I see a quick cosplay in the chat.
Quick cosplay, what's
Hell.
up?
What is happening? I haven't seen you in a million years, buddy. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, I haven't seen Quick
Yeah.
in years.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute. Very cool.
That's cool. All right, I
Man.
found your channel. I'm just pulling it up here. I got to get this.
Oh,
link.
geez. Okay, before he pulls it up, it's kids content, guys. Okay, all right. So we stepped out of VR news and showing off tech, which what you're used to with Tribe Greywolf. We
No, but
stepped
this is
more
super
into-
smart. Like you found a niche, you found where the audience is. You're delivering quality content that people can look at, and I've watched tons of them. They're hilarious.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude. Like you are literally killing it, and I'm very proud of you guys. This is super
Thank
cool.
you. Every time I go to Skeeva's house, his kids go, "It's Mr. Greywolf."
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
right.
you are a celebrity here.
There you go. Drop it in the chat.
Dropped it in the chat.
So yeah, you're up to 185,000 subscribers. You're getting like 500,000 views on some of your videos. This is bonkers.
Yeah,
So
I
5 million
think
views.
I
So it's all
average
short content, right? Like no long form stuff. Just oh no, you got some long form.
only
stuff too.
long form mostly.
Oh, I
We
got you.
post 13 long form videos. We try to shoot for 20 minutes per video. We post 13 of them through the week,
Sick.
every
Yeah, this is
week.
Every week.
Over and over.
And so, today we're talking AI stuff. So tell me, how much have you automated that with AI?
A
Or
lot.
If you haven't, how much do you plan to automate with that?
A lot. So before it was really impossible for me to come up with these ideas. It was a lot. So all I did was I got AI. I just started typing away, and I was like, all right, AI, here's every single item in the game. everything that I can do, every character that I can be, and every map I can be on, and then the sections of the map. I even sent it photos of all of it. And then I said, hey, help me make ideas. These are the ideas that I currently have. I had to erase them. They were all on this board right here. But just in case my camera's too HD, I'm not trying to leak it. Oh, what's happening? Cut that out. Okay, I'm not used to having
the tracking off. What happened?
I did turn the tracking off. Okay, I'm not used to having a webcam, so
it thought you said show my nose hairs.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Anytime I put my hands up, it tries to. What do you want? Zoom in to your nose? Okay, here we go. But I had to delete it just in case it was too HD. I don't want to. I worked really hard on those ideas. But if I come over here, you can see
all that stuff.
My calendar and all the videos that I post. Like, so they're all magnetic, so we can move them from this board. So this board has a list of all of our editors. We have 7 editors. We film like 2 to 3 videos a day. We send them out to our editors, and then there's sections. So I gotta go review them once they send it back, download them, pay them, and then add it to YouTube, which will be, once I schedule it, it goes over here on the calendars, and I schedule it out ahead of time.
Very organized. That's impressive as well. Well done.
Yeah.
That's got Jordy written all over it.
Oh, yeah. It's 100% Jordy written all over it.
Day in the life of a full-time YouTuber.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So do you miss, like, you guys used to have a wedding photography business, or just photography in general, but, you know, heavy on the wedding.
Yep. Heavy wedding, happy couples. Mm-hmm. I do miss it, but every time I go outside, the sun lets me know. It just smacks you.
Get back inside.
Get back in there. It's really weird. But I do miss it. This is so much easier. I just got to wake up, film a few videos that AI has shown me. I have some programs that I've built with AI that I can talk about a little bit, but I can't show. And
no trade secrets.
No trade secrets. And then I just wake up. My Claude bot sends me all the top trending videos so I can keep up with trends. It sends me trends with other games and my current game, but the age group of other games, so I know what's happening across the board. Right. And it sends me memes, so I know when the memes are coming out, the new memes, and what's happening, so I can incorporate that into my videos as well.
Very cool.
Nice. So you're running Claude. Cool. You're running OpenClaude.
OpenClaude. It's very dangerous. I do not recommend any of you do it. Okay, if you do, it's on you. I didn't tell you to do that.
So, little story. I get a text message. I feel like it was last week from Tribe going, dude, OpenClaude just deleted all my files.
No way.
Luckily, they were copied. They were copied over to my program, and it just decided, you don't need these. Delete.
No,
like,
that's
what
terrifying.
The heck? Yeah, and it deleted its own memory thing. So now every time you load it up, it would just re-delete.
So like everything. The soul is gone.
Yeah, the soul.
The soul file. Yeah.
Ooh, that's so weird to say too. So
I know, right? And why did they name it that? Like, so with ClaudeBot, unlike OpenClaude, you create a soul and a persona and a personality inside this soul.md file.
Not only that, if
why did they call it a soul? Why not just call it the personality file?
Yeah, but it goes deeper. It goes even crazier than that. Once you're building one, do you know what it's called when you're building your own? When you're building those files, what the verb is? It's conjuring. It's called conjuring.
Oh yeah.
When you conjure, it's how you. I was like, I ain't doing that. What is this?
So this machine over here that you can see in my background was a OpenClaude machine. That was a ClaudeBot.
Okay.
For about 2 weeks. And I burnt through $250 in tokens. And I swear to God, I taught it more than it taught me. Like, I was so freaking frustrated. And it was right around the time Claude Code came out. So I decided, I'm just going to move all my APIs over to Claude Code and see if I can do similar things that I wanted to accomplish with the ClaudeBot, but could I do those things inside of Claude Code? Not Claude Code work. I've only recently started to use that Claude Code is where I wanted to live.
Yep.
And everything, more than everything that I wanted to do, I can do in Claude Code, and it's cost me pennies on what I used to pay.
Well, I saw someone looking into this today on a video, and it turns out that OpenClaude wakes up and scans all of its files and looks to see what its tasks are every 30 minutes and uses like 100,000 tokens every time it does this.
It's crazy.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So it
yes.
just burns through tokens just to do nothing, right? Before it goes out and starts doing the actual tasks, which is pretty wild. So while it is built to do things and to get things done, even if it finds errors, it is not token efficient, right?
Yes, but I mean, out of the box, technically,
Right.
you guys have to finish your sentence, which is the end part of that sentence is out of the box.
Right.
'Cause
Yeah, right.
Once
That's
you
true.
make one, once you make a OpenClaude, it's literal genius baby, and it doesn't know what you want it to do. And the secret sauce between OpenClaude and ClaudeBot is the protocols. That's gigantic, and no one talks about it. Like what
Like
I did is I went
skills?
into the no protocols. So it just knowing when you say something what to do from there. So there's a ton of crazy
Like
smart
skills for
protocols.
Claude Code.
Kind
Right.
of like skills. It's more like when I give you a task, what do you do from there? What is this? Okay, I saw a little moth and it scared me.
That was the big bad wolf.
So what I did, so if you get in the Claude yourself, you'll find out real quick that it's expensive. I just talked to it for 3 hours and it cost me $40. I was like, no, what is this, an escort service? What in the heck?
Wait, for Claude, did you say? Or for
Yeah.
really?
Cost me quick. I was like, what am I talking to a lawyer? What is happening? But
No. You're talking about OpenClaude.
No. Claude Code. No, Claude Code.
Claude AI.
Claude AI.
Claude AI is expensive if you don't do it right.
Yes.
Yeah, but I just pay $20 a month. I've never gone over that.
I play by the token.
You can go overages automatically.
Oh, so you're using the API then?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're paying API costs. Okay,
Mhm.
I got you.
So what I did though is I went into Claude and I said, hey, give me your base protocols. And I just took them and I put them into my OpenClaude. And then now it's like a cheat code. I took all the smartness and put it into my OpenClaude. And now it's running like it's Claude, but cheaper because it's on free models. Isn't that cool?
That is cool. So wait, you said you're using some free models on there?
So like a lot of Gemini models, I call them free, but I can talk to it to like 50 million tokens for like $4.
Gemini Flash
okay.
2.5 is like super
Okay.
cheap. You can use 50 million tokens.
And
Well,
pay,
so
like,
Google does have an LLM called Gemma as well. And Gemma 4 is one of their newest open source models that you can run locally. Have you tried by chance running any local LLMs?
Oh, I have. It's just what I have it running on is my Mac Mini, and since it's so expensive, I went a cheaper RAM, and when I run those models, it takes up 6 gigabytes of my 8 gigabytes of RAM. So then I only have a little piece that just have it do anything before it gets hot or goes, can't compute. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
Wow, that's cool, man. So that's a little hack there to get your OpenClaude to be a little smarter. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
I feel like when you set it up though, it was a little painful.
Oh
right? Like
yeah.
originally.
Crazy painful. People just on YouTube, they're like, it's easy. You just take this little line, you put it in your thing, and it's downloaded, which that is true, but there's more to it. Like you can install. So I have a Mac Mini. Okay, I call it a stack. So I have a Mac Mini. That's number one here, and on that you can choose to run an AI model on your Mac Mini as local, and through that AI model, you can run OpenClaude. So that's option number one. Option number two is you can ditch that and you can run OpenClaude straight on your Mac Mini. and then you pick AIs to run through it. But if you do that, you're limited to one per. So if it has Google Gemini, you can only do one Gemini. You can't do a bunch. So if you do it the other way, you can do multiple Geminis, so it can see, hear, see video, all kinds of stuff. But then after that, you have to choose what provider it's coming from. So Amazon, Google, ChatGPT, open source, whatever. And if at any time one of them updates and they don't comply or they don't message each other correctly, it just goes to crap. And just they'll start deleting stuff. It's just like, oh, you wanted me to delete that? Perfect. Here. Goodbye. And you're just like, no, what was that? Exactly. What was that? So it's insane.
I feel a little bit safer running Claude Code for those reasons, right? Like I've got probably 25 projects on the go right now with Claude Code, and each one of them has a private GitHub that it updates periodically throughout my conversations all the time.
That's
so there's always backups. It's backed up through Google Drive. The Google Drive app as well backs up my whole development folder. So there's, a bunch of redundancy built in. So I don't know how it would delete because it's more interactive than ClaudeBot. ClaudeBot's very autonomous.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it depends on what it is you're trying to accomplish. I know Perplexity Desktop is coming out, or has come out, and Skeeva, I think you've tried that a bunch. I'm still not a big Perplexity user. Not that I'm not a fan of it. I don't know, like 3 or 4 months ago, I just stopped using it because I've been using Gemini so much and Claude so much that I just stopped. I don't know why. Really?
Okay.
I know you love it.
I do.
Played around with the Perplexity Desktop.
I love it too.
Have you played with the Perplexity Desktop part?
I have. I use it a lot. But they're starting to lock it down and starting to make it to where before it was like unlimited. You could just go ham and just go move files and stuff, and it was good. But only because it's ran mainly through Claude. So technically, we're still talking about Claude, even though we're talking about Perplexity. Like, anytime it switches a model or it's like exhausting Claude through Perplexity, it switches, and then you can tell. You go, wait a minute, you were a lot smarter a second ago. What happened?
So Perplexity, you can choose between almost any of the major models. You can manage your token usage through, giving it older models. But if you want it to do something that it needs to be smart for you, you can have it use one of the newest, latest, and greatest models. I just love, for Perplexity, I really just love getting information from it. To me, it's still the best as far as like, I need you to go out and explore all of these things and tell me about all this stuff and provide sources and all that stuff. And then, because I feel a little bit better about the information being accurate with Perplexity than I do with a lot of other models. But I mean, that doesn't mean I'm going to use Perplexity to code, right? I definitely use Claude Code. But recently, and I don't know if we want to get into this so fast, but recently, ChatGPT or OpenAI just released ChatGPT 5.5. And you can use a program called Codex, which is kind of like Claude's desktop program, right? And it can write all kinds of software. It can do all kinds of things as well. But apparently it's better. Like, apparently it has gone over and above Claude. I have not, like, I've done a lot of projects in Claude Code, but I have yet to do enough to truly be able to compare it with the new version of ChatGPT. But, just from the things that I've been seeing, it appears that it may be better, or at least on par now with Claude Code. But it also is multimodal. So it has the new image generation software built into it. So you don't have to connect it up to like Google Gemini to go create images for projects, things like that, and then have it go hit another API. It can do everything kind of in-house.
Which is cool.
If you will.
That's kind of cool, because
really
it does become like a logistical pain in the butt to manage API keys and to manage like I've got skills that use Claude and I got skills that use Gemini and skills that use ChatGPT, and to remember where those all are and make sure you've got enough money and all the tokens to do what you want, so that you're in the middle of a project and it says, "Oh, you've run out of money, asshole." like that always sucks. So
Now, on the other hand, so it's also twice as expensive as ChatGPT 5.4. So ChatGPT 5.5 is twice as expensive, but apparently it's really, really good with tokens and can do a lot more with a lot less tokens. And that's how they're kind of justifying this price increase, where it's
Right.
like $5 for every million tokens, where 5.4 was $250 for every million tokens.
Interesting.
So,
Yeah, I'm gonna have
yeah.
to experiment with that because, we talked about this a little bit last episode, where people were deciding what AI to use with their wallets, and I did move everything and everyone from my family out of ChatGPT land into Gemini or Claude,
Mhm.
or Claude as I called it back then, and
Claude.
was told I was wrong.
You just do Claude and code into a blender and you got Claude.
Like code. Yeah. But they make for a compelling argument when it's outperforms for less cost, and then the experiment comes back like, maybe I should give this a whirl and see. I'd be curious to see if you could find, like, I've got some projects that I've been working on since the beginning of Claude Code, so months now. If I can move the project and it would understand all the files, be able to read the memory files. Obviously, you wouldn't be able to read the skills associated, but you could probably teach it something.
Well, that's a good question, because you have yours backing up to GitHub, right?
Uh-huh.
So you can point it at the GitHub repo and have
Yeah.
it go learn the code.
Yeah.
But as far as your skills, I do not believe it's compatible with Claude skills.
But I wonder if it could read the skill and then do
Yeah.
something from that, like whatever it's got. Yeah, I'll have to look into.
Yeah, you could probably ask it to spit out a version that it can read, and then you just paste it over and say, "Hey, do this. See how smart this
When I
guy
ask you to
is?
do this, do that." Yeah, exactly.
Someone in the chat was asking if they can use Claude to help them make money, because an extra $1,000 a month would be a game changer. And I agree.
There's so many ways to make money with Claude Code. So many ways. Even right down to what we did last episode of Nerd Talk, which was website creation. I know some streamers and TikTokers who go around in their community to Chinese restaurants and dry cleaners and the 7-Eleven and walk in there with a website that they've designed with Claude Code. Takes them 15 minutes. All the links don't work. All the information's fake. That's not the point. You're selling them on a website that this is what it could look like. This is what information could be. If you give me $400 a month and $400 up front, $50 a month for updates or whatever pricing model fits your community.
Free
and then you go back,
live, please.
Yeah, yeah. And then you go back home, you fill in all the actual details, and you just start selling websites. Like, I know a bunch of people that are doing it. And
well, I mean, and that's the thing too. You can. So, I think last time we talked a little bit about this, and I had made, so I had a landscaper, remember, drop off a card, and I just took a picture of the card, and after I built my web skill, I had it create this website.
Oh yeah, I was there for that.
No, this isn't really like, hold on, I have to readjust my thing, but yeah, it's like, it's really crazy how like incredible these websites come out. And like, it just went out to Gemini, it created all the images. Like, it's absolutely bananas, and you can do this so fast.
But with the right information too. Like, he found, it was a guy who dropped his card off, and we took the information from the card, put it in, and like, that's his actual name and phone number and everything. I don't know if we're supposed to show that, but there it is.
Free advertising.
Yeah, that's true. If you're in the Phoenix area and you need your lawn done,
go see Marquez.
Then call this guy. But literally, it already has his information. It has all of the places that he worked, because I took a picture of the business card. Right? It's absolutely crazy. Like, like I had it make a an AI business. Let me shrink this a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. But yeah, it's absolutely bonkers what this can do pretty quickly, So Haruku, yes, if you have an idea, if you have a skill that you can sell, you can make a website for it, or you can have it make, because like a lot of times it's a good 10 grand, right? To have someone go out and make you a website.
Yeah, exactly.
But you can do this pretty quick. I think in API costs, this costs somewhere with all the image generation around, I don't know, $7 or something.
Yeah, even less. Like that Frog Hopper one that we did last time, that was all AI generated as well. That one cost me like under $2.
That's insane. And not only that, after that, we made the website and made it look cool. We took another picture of his card and we said, make us a business card that matches the website. Same colors, fonts, and it spit out something perfect. I was like, what?
Dang, I don't know where that went. But yeah.
We need to go to Marquez and be like, yo, we'll give you.
I know. I need to call him and be like, hey, here's a free website, dude.
You should just give it to him. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just here, dude.
Free,
Yeah.
And then experiment I did. Knock yourself out.
Yeah, and tell all your friends.
And tell all your friends.
They need a website. Yeah.
But not
You're
free.
like a drug
So
dealer.
tell your friends.
Here's your free taste.
Tell your friends you paid $500.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
But Catherine says in chat, he's like, I have no skills. You'd be surprised. And this is something that I actually I tried to get Eric to do, but I don't know if he did it. I have a ChatGPT prompt from like months ago that is very introspective. It asks you a bunch of uncomfortable questions to learn about you and about things that you could possibly be good at, or things that you should look into, maybe career choices or all kinds of things. Like the prompt was terrifying, to be honest. But it gave you this no frills look at, its thought about what you could do with your life. And it opened my eyes a lot. And I was like, what the hell? This is interesting information. Whether you do anything with the information is irrelevant. It's just the practice of using AI to help you solve these problems. Your problem is you don't think you have any skills. You can use AI to find a whole bunch of skills that you have, you just may not know about.
You don't even know about. And not only that.
Go ahead.
Oh. Not only that, people are putting their actual resumes into it and saying, hey, is there any jobs with my skill set that is like adjacent or even pays more? And then you can even say, now list me the steps that get from here to there. I want to go from in debt to millionaire, baby. Take me there.
Yeah, I've even done like weird prompts with Gemini that, I'm in my 50s. I want to be a millionaire. What do I got to do? Be a little bit more specific as to time frame, what you've done in the past, not skills, but what have I done? Where have I worked? My military career, all that kind of stuff. And it spits out a whole bunch of information of things that I never even thought of to try to look at, to look into. It's like the what do they call those? I don't know down in the States, but up here we have like career coaches in high schools that kind of give you ideas of where you should be studying based on things that you're good at.
I think
not because of what your parents want you to do,
yeah.
but guidance counselors, same idea. Yeah, same idea.
Mhm.
It's like having one of those that's free, like in your pocket.
Oh,
Look at Tribe getting all
Man, it's just cool in here.
It's great.
You guys had glasses. Oh,
But-
yeah.
So we were talking about how ChatGPT just upgraded, right? They got this new model. It can do all kinds of things. I did those websites that you just saw were done with Claude Code, but now you can do very, very similar things with ChatGPT. But the image gen creator, the image, like, wow, the upgrade to what ChatGPT can make for images now is absolutely nuts. And we'll be doing a little bit of live creation here.
Yes.
I just want to show you guys. I did. I made, before the show, I was just messing around with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I told it, here, let me bring up my thing here. I told it to make me, here, I'm gonna make myself a little bigger.
Yeah.
I told it to make me a blueprint poster of a Quest 3. Look at this.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Like,
Isn't that crazy?
look at the text. Look at, it's bananas. I don't know that all of the breakdown of the circuit boards and all that. I have no idea if that's correct or not. But all I told it was to give me a blueprint image of a Quest 3.
Insane. It even gives like the accessories too, and I think those are correct.
Can you scroll in on that to zoom in on it a bit, Skeeva?
Be
able to control scroll?
Yeah, give us a little zoomy zoom.
maybe.
No,
No.
not in the browser.
Oh, you're in the
gonna-
browser. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Is
But
that
yeah,
a
it
little
is
better?
like every one of those lines is readable. Like it's all. I don't know how accurate it is, like you say, but
I did read a bunch of it,
Crap.
and a lot of it is correct with the processor, the resolution, things like that. What comes in the box, like it's pretty bananas. I just don't know about like the circuit board breakdown, like how it actually disassembles. But I mean, that's pretty bananas because it wasn't very long ago that that you could create images, and if it had any text on it, you could not get anything with text. But ChatGPT can give you up to like they say 100% accuracy. So to give you an idea of things that you might want to do with something like that, is if you did have a business, you can tell it to create slides for you, Instagram reels. You can have it create Facebook ads that you can run to advertise your business, and just point it at your website and it will go and get all the information. It'll grab all of the correct info from whatever it is that you're doing, and it'll create graphics with all of this text as well. And it's absolutely nutty how well this thing does now. It is
Yeah. Oh my god.
it's pretty mind-blowing. Like it's somewhere around double the Nano Banana 2, which is Google's leading image generator.
And that's the one I use.
which I
Mhm.
use for
Crazy.
everything. But
Everything.
I don't know, man. My daughter did a ChatGPT image of me from a picture from last week on Monday after I was at my hair appointment. And you have to see this picture that she did. I don't
Yeah,
remember
show
how I
me.
can share this. Oh, I can stick it over
Show
here.
the class.
This was hilarious.
Hold on, I'll make you bigger here. Just a sec.
That's awesome. You're anime.
Yeah, dude.
Wow, not too shabby.
Cool. Dang, I want one. Tell her to make me one. Screenshot this.
I was so super like the fact that it's backwards for you guys. I think is it
Yeah, it
backwards?
is.
Can you read it? Yeah, you can read it. But I don't know if I can flip it.
Yeah, give it a little flip.
But it all fade game strong, good hair, good mood. Like I was so shocked that it was all readable. No hair, don't care.
That's crazy.
And then she did a comic strip.
Whoa.
Whoa.
And this one here, let me turn this
Yeah,
one off just so I can flip it before you see it. Because
Yeah,
That's
your
crazy.
screen is very much
It's like in Russian. What in the heck? Todd's he's a
don't
German
know.
spy.
I don't know how to
German
flip
spy.
this.
it's in the settings of Restream where you under
Okay.
video, and then there's the mirror.
While
mirror
he's
your
trying to
camera.
figure that out.
Oh, I see. I
okay.
was gonna try and flip
Oh, there it
my
is.
my
There it is.
my actual image. I see. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Here.
Well, Skeeva, while he's trying to figure that out, Quick said, I made a sourdough poster cheat sheet today with recipes ideas. That's awesome.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
That's awesome.
I'm a
can- yeah,
sourdough
you can-
king, dude.
you can do cool things like that. You can also you can have it explain to you certain concepts, and it will go and make images like with explainers and
Infographic
information and
kind of
text.
thing. Yeah.
Yes.
Infographics, yeah.
That's crazy
Wow, look
looking
at that.
though.
That's so
This did
good.
such a good job.
And which model is this?
This is Image Gen 2 ChatGPT 5.5.
Dang. That's crazy. I would like to see it side by side with the same
Crazy.
thing, but on Nano Banana too. See what the big
Yeah,
difference is. Oh,
Pretty
that's
crazy.
Cool. That's cool.
I wonder if I maybe I will screenshot some us in this chat and have it make something.
Let me give
Oh,
a
that's a
face.
great idea.
Did you do
I
it?
wonder if I can hold on. I'm screenshotting.
Yeah, let me know when you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay. All right, ready?
I was posing.
right. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, pose. All right. I'm just gonna give it like I just took like one with the three of us.
Yeah.
So I'll just give it that whole thing and see what it does.
Yeah, make sure you do one Skeeva where we're fighting a fight scene.
Oh, okay. All right. Like maybe chat can help us here with how we should prompt this and what they want to see us do. Do you want to see Tribe zoom in up his nose throughout this entire episode?
Dang it.
We got that going on.
I turned that off and it's still doing it. Get that out of here.
quick cosplay. Yeah, she was the one who said she made a sourdough poster cheat sheet for me today with recipe ideas. I think that's genius. And you need to DM me because I am a sourdough fiend. I make sourdough like at least once a week. I love it. I make it all the time. So yeah, definitely send me a DM. We got to chat.
Yeah, one time, I didn't know what to make. Me and Miss Greywolf didn't know what to make. So we brought all the food out of our pantry and laid it out. Just took a picture, and then it gave us list after list of what you can make.
I took pictures of my pantry and did the same thing. Took a pictures of the pantry and then pictures of the fridge and then said the same thing. What can I make?
And you can also add in there, hey, I have $20, so I can go to the Walmart. All right.
Yeah, if I need something. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
$20 makes me
Even you're laughing. Do you have something good?
No, yeah, it's generating. I was laughing at you guys.
Okay, so I'm going to show what this ChatGPT image gen 2 looks like for the default screen. So when you select image gen now, like create an image, you now get these additional ideas, they're calling them. And these are like
and that's where I got the idea to do the Quest 3 blueprint poster because
right, you click on this. Yeah.
But I didn't even click on it. I literally just said, make me a Quest 3 blueprint poster. I just saw that down there.
Oh, that's cool. So what you can do is you can upload an image to this and then just click on one of these and it will fill in, like I don't have an image up there, but it would fill in all of the prompt for you.
Cool.
But there's so many. Like this is how she made that one cartoony graphic of me was with this one. The comic strip is, I used this one to make the comic strip.
What?
We have a hilarious newspaper one, but it involves one of my daughter's friends, so I don't want to show you, but it is freaking hilarious. All of the news articles that it uses in this is all legible and related to the picture. Like, it is so funny. Very neat idea to include these idea exploration things for people who are just don't understand what to prompt or can't come up with that first thought, because it does it for you. It spits up a whole prompt for you. And then from there, you can iterate on it and ask it to change this and add this or change the color of that or the name of this or it's bonkers.
Bonkers. That's
Super
crazy.
cool.
I just put a picture of me and Miss Greywolf in and I said, make a fight scene. I want to see them action.
All right, hold on. I'm going to share my screen because it gave me back. All right, so I gave it this picture.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. And I just said take the three of us from this podcast screenshot and make us an action scene. Look, it even took the signs from behind me. Look at that.
Oh, it did too.
Sick. Cool jacket.
Yeah, I guess it knows. I'm not exactly sure how it knew to put headsets on all of us. I didn't say that.
And Quest 3 is on all of us. Like, that's a pretty good Quest 3.
Did it take the context of Impact Reality and Flight to VR Studios? Or
and Google that and look it up. Yeah,
I don't know.
Crazy.
Oh, look at Tribe's jacket. It says the most interesting man because it's under
your name. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was the first try, and that's pretty funny. Now it's obviously not perfect. The headset on Tribe and the headset on me is up a little high. It's like it's on our foreheads.
Yeah,
and it's perfect on Todd.
Mine looks pretty good.
Yeah. That's pretty good. But, with what it had, I didn't give it a whole lot to work with. I gave it one screenshot of the three of us. So it's pretty wild. But I thought
that is hilarious. Well done. If anyone in chat wants us to prompt something, no matter how outrageous it is, we'll try and come up with some good images.
We'll put that one, the outrageous ones, on Todd's history.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I reached my limit on ChatGPT. I only generated 3 pictures. What?
Wait, you did? What? Are you using the free one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let me put in my information. This is fun. I gave it the image of me and Miss Greywolf,
Oh yeah.
and I set it for it to make a fight scene. Check this out.
Oh, sick. Hold on. Let me make you bigger. Just a sec.
Oh, yeah.
Dang.
Gosh, she looks badass.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's
They don't
really good.
completely look like Jordy, but that looks kind of like a fit version of me. Oh, that's what it could be.
Fit, dirty, and sweaty.
Gonna-
Oh yeah, Kathan, can you send me those in Slack, and I'll do that. I don't know where they are. Okay, so I used a prefabbed prompt. So again,
Okay.
I just did the I uploaded an image, and all I did was picked one of the things at the bottom.
Okay. I'm switching to Todd.
And I just picked the 8-bit video game one, and this is the giant prompt that it created.
Let me see.
I didn't give it a topic. I didn't give it anything. All I did was hit the 8-bit button that's on those explore ideas along the bottom. That's all I did.
Yeah.
And that's what it came up with.
What? Why does it give me a red jacket? Oh, my shirt. That makes sense. Never mind. That's crazy.
It totally changed it from flat to VR to Play VR Studios.
It did, yeah.
That's
We
cool.
got little health bars up here. Skeeva, Todd,
wow.
Mr. Greywolf.
Whoa, that's sick. And this looks exactly like you guys.
That's
What?
crazy.
Dang.
And this is the dungeon below us, the podcast dungeon.
Nice. Wow, that's pretty cool.
This one's pretty good, yeah.
That is. I like the GG that it used. That's cool. All right.
Yeah.
Cool, that's cool. I like it. All right. Kathan's gonna send me some images here. Let me pull these up.
Cool. What's Jordy was saying? What's wrong with my face? To the
yeah. I don't know.
It's funny because you know what I'm noticing here is the last version of ChatGPT. If you gave it someone's face, it would say, "I can't do that." But this is letting us use faces, which is very interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder how long it'll be like that before they cut that off.
Oh yeah, they're cutting that for sure. For sure.
Yeah. But I hope not. I mean, this stuff is legitimately useful. Like if you're trying, like, let's say you're a real estate agent or something, right? Where or a lawyer where you want to show your face, being able to create graphics for your business and for legitimate reasons, you need to be able to use pictures. So
I agree. Yep.
Yeah, I agree too.
All right, so I got a picture of Kathan in a lab coat.
Okay.
And I'm trying to come up with which idea I should just randomly select from the bottom.
Oh, you're gonna go with one of these
prefabs. So we have an animal infographic. These are really cool, actually. We can do that one after. Studio headshot, maybe a nighttime flash, anime. Anime would be cool.
What about the newspaper? Do the newspaper. Have it do a put the picture in there with him in the it's Kathan in the lab coat?
Yeah.
And have it do a news story about joining Impact Labs to try the newest and to test the newest.
Ooh, something we can actually use.
Okay, so I'll have to prompt this one a couple times because when you click on one of those things, all it does is ask for the image, and then it does it. There's no prompting.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. I mean, you could just
Then you
literally
can just adjust the prompt.
like make a newspaper cover story of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool though. I like how it's taking a lot of the work out by allowing you to pick a style. You know?
Right? Like then it's given me this as the prompt.
Okay, sorry for my outburst.
Prompt. Okay.
It wrote the prompt, and then you can just customize you can just tweak things as you go. So at least it gives you that starting off point.
Oh.
Okay. Wow.
Non-creatives is a really good starting off point.
You guys, while that's cooking, okay, come over to make me big, okay?
Okay.
Because I made a boy band out of us.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, hold on. We're switching over to you.
I said, make these handsome dogs into a boy band.
It's not moving.
It's not moving. Let me try it.
Click it. All right, who wants to see our
Right.
boy band? Oh,
dang.
yeah.
Oh, Todd.
Twice.
Oh, no.
We're the Impact Boys.
I'll do it again. Hold on.
Do it again, Skeeva. Yeah, I'm not touching
Okay.
it.
The Impact Boys. Look at that.
Oh my God. I love it. You guys send me that picture.
Bro, actually send me that like as soon as possible. That is super sick.
We're both Mr. Greywolf. What the hell?
Wait a minute. We're both Mr. Gray.
Oh, no.
So you could prompt it, change the guy on the left to be Todd Jackson VR instead.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it should know that and fix that name. But as a boy band, Impact Boys. Oh my God, that is hilarious, dude. Jesus, that
Now
is
we could go.
awesome.
We could go over to Suno and we could create the Impact Boys music.
Right?
Oh God, that would be funny.
So this is
Oh.
what happened to Kathan.
Oh, yeah, let's see it.
Oh, all right, let me switch over to you. Oh, you got it. Oh, okay.
Hogwarts style. That's crazy.
Hogwash Herald. Oh, cool. Look at that. All right, that's cool.
Isn't that cool?
That is cool. Wow.
Dr. Fantabulous Experimentus.
Okay, can we just take a second just to like marvel over what this just accomplished? Because the picture's cool, but it wasn't more than a few months ago that you couldn't get any text. Look at all of the text in this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's
Like-
just showing off now.
What in the world? This is insane.
Insane.
Hmm.
That is crazy.
Yeah, absolutely crazy.
That is
It's
pretty
absolutely like showing off.
crazy. It is. All right, let's see if it's gonna fix the image.
I just wanted to say shout out to Kalea in the chat. Kalea,
Hey.
what up?
What's up, Clea? How you doing?
Hello, hello.
I want to, since we're shouting people out, I'm going to shout out Miss Parzival as well.
There we go. Okay.
Definitely.
Lady, thanks for coming.
Okay, now
Thanks
I got
for
a
everyone that's here.
image.
Okay, let's see. Did it work? Oh, let's make it big.
Make me big.
Okay, here we go. Todd Jackson. Oh, it worked. All right, cool. That is amazing.
That is amazing.
Yeah, you guys send me that picture. I'm gonna get that, put it on the wall.
Okay.
Man, we need to make that 16:9 and actually just change this episode's thumbnail to that.
Yeah.
Dude, that's sick.
Prompt it next. Do that. Change it
Yeah.
to 16:9 aspect ratio. It'll do it for you right now. That is sick. And then we'll A/B test the thumbnail.
Oh my god, you actually gonna do that? That's amazing.
That would
I
be
love that.
crazy.
I
That one looks good. I love the background. I love like
Me too.
it's just focused on the main people. That's so
Yeah.
sick. And not only that, we have people in chat who are artists, like Quick, which means her prompts with her artist brain could take it to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
So if you guys have any prompts ideas, let us know. We'll copy and paste it in. I mean, Todd will copy and paste it into his.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Now I am noticing that it is a little bit slower on the
Yes.
image generation, but I mean it does a really good job, so I'm willing to forgive it.
Yeah, for
know.
sure.
I'm willing to forgive it.
Well, when they first start a model, it's usually a lot slower, and then the next version is usually the Flash version, which is a lot. All right, nice. Nice. All right, send that over to Todd.
Oh my
That's gonna be the new
god,
thumbnail for this episode.
that's crazy. Yeah.
What does it say under me? The beat boss.
Let me see. I can't see it. Hang on.
Oh my
The
God.
beat boss.
Under Todd, what does it say? It still says most interesting man, but it says most interesting man under you too. So I guess I'm just not interesting.
Yeah.
He's just mad. He's just mad. All right, I sent it to you on the dish.
We don't follow trends, we set them. That is hilarious.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
I love the colors. It nailed it.
Yeah.
It did nail it.
Oh,
And
wait.
the smoke, I like it. I like all of
Smoke.
that. You just have to prompt it to remove the most interesting man out from underneath Todd Jackson and put something else.
And put something else in there.
Chat, we got any ideas? What should be under Todd?
What should be under Todd?
What should be under my name? Yeah.
I like how, why is Todd like the most like heart-throbbing one there?
Hey, you speak for yourself, man. Come on. Look at that. Yeah.
It feels like pretty good there. And even got the Reality Bytes logo on your hat.
What I'm saying though is, why does Todd get a leather jacket? Where's my leather jacket? Okay.
Tribe check Discord. There's something in there for you, apparently.
It gave you it gave you pretty much your shirt. It gave me pretty much mine. And then Todd, it's just like, no, this guy is not fly. We gotta dress him a little different.
We need to help him out. And they did. They overly helped him out. What the heck? Okay, Honey Sanda put this gigantic prompt in here, so I'm gonna click it. I didn't even read it. Hopefully it's safe.
Just in case it's not safe. Yeah, exactly.
That's funny.
That is. It's really good. Make sure you send that over to me because that is fantastic.
Okay, you should put now with hair underneath my
Now with hair.
And then you're fired.
You're fired.
Oh, I like
but put that. That's pretty funny.
That is so funny. I saw your post today. I was like, yes. You know what? There's one thing I do agree with. Eric. I mean, not just one thing. There's something that Eric said, and when he said, like, do what you want, dude. Do what you want. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
True that. Yep.
Dude.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
That's
my
really good.
Get that. I love it. Whose idea was that?
That was Miss Greywolf.
Nice, Jordy. That was good.
That is a good one.
So good. Look, how come Todd's so handsome and young? What? Make me handsome and young too. Look at that jawline.
Dang, that's really good.
That's
again,
so good.
and put him in a leather jacket.
Look at this, Beat Boss.
Is that what it says on my hat? Beat Boss?
Yeah, the Beat Boss.
Why am I a beat boss? I'm okay with it. I'll spit some beats, but I mean, that's kind of funny.
The Beat Boss. Dang, that's
all right.
nice.
So Arc Reactor in chat just says prompt yourselves as Jedi Knights. So I just put that into mine, and we'll see what happens here.
Okay, this is fun. You guys in the chat, give us more ideas. All right.
Which says I miss old Todd. I'm the same guy.
I'm the same guy.
It's just a leather jacket, Keith, and we can take it off of him.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
That's so good. That's crazy.
Yeah, that really is. I wonder man, I wish there were a way to prompt it to do it with both models, the old one and the new one, to kind of see, a direct comparison of how much better it has become, because it really, it is mind-blowingly better.
Well, I mean,
yeah, that is
Wow.
mind-blowingly better.
Mhm.
Like, look at the B for Between Realities on your shirt underneath your.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
Dang.
almost exact.
It is. That's wild. All I could see is that little piece right there.
And look at, it's got a white watch on my hand. It knew that. Like, this is
That's
ridiculous.
crazy. Wait,
The little things it's picking up.
real quick, which ChatGPT am I using right here? What is this?
5.5.
Hit the little drop down at ChatGPT at the top.
Yeah.
They don't say. Just
Oh,
says
because
infinite.
I don't know that you can
Oh,
pick.
you're on the free model.
Yeah.
No, I paid it. I'm on Plus. I'm on Plus.
Oh,
I'm
interesting.
cool too, guys.
You're on
Interesting.
plus?
I don't know. You might have to Control Shift R, like completely refresh it, so it picks up where you can switch the model manually up at the very top.
No.
Did you do Control Shift R, or did you just do Control R?
So
Control
hit that button, hit that drop down again.
Okay.
Go to configure at the bottom.
All right.
It's right there.
5.3. Well, what I was.
No. Go back in there.
Go back in there. Go back in there. Okay.
Go down to the bottom one, 5.5, the middle thinking. There you go.
I wasn't even on 5.5, and that's what we got.
But 5.5 and Image Gen 2 are two separate things.
Yeah, they're different.
So you're using Image Gen 2 because that's the only one that's available right now.
Yep.
And you're using 5.3 for just regular ChatGPT conversations.
Oh, gotcha.
They're two separate things. They just came out at the same time.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay, so I ran it again just in case. Same exact prompt. There's no one else prompting in the thing.
I have Discord open, and I have. Oh my god! All right,
wow!
Gosh. Wow!
That is crazy.
Okay, let me just say real quick that if you are listening to this on the audio version of the podcast, over at Podbean or Apple or wherever you are, come over to YouTube just for this episode and check out some of the images that we're generating, because you're listening to us laugh at all of this stuff and you just have to come see what it looks like.
Yeah, it's very difficult for us to describe all of this in enough detail for the audio platforms. You definitely need to come to YouTube and check this out.
Yes. Yeah.
That is crazy.
Wow. All right, Todd, you better be saving these and sending them over to us as well.
Yeah,
because some of this stuff is absolutely.
Look at the size of Tribe's head. Like, why did it make your head so big?
No. No.
Oh my god. Oh, I see what you did there. You fixed it a little bit.
What in the heck?
That's pretty good.
All I did is just run it again.
Yeah, well, it's definitely not going to give you the same output each
But look
time.
at this. Is it going to give me multiple now? Look at this.
Oh, maybe it is.
Because I thought it was the whole image, and it was. But when I click on it, it's not there. That's something. It's loading.
Yeah, it might be generating more copies.
Maybe that's the thumbnail. That's a better. Oh my goodness! I'm gonna start getting creative with our thumbnails.
Right?
Impact Boys has got to be the one.
Impact Boys.
I have Discord open on next to me on another screen, and I have this Impact Boys one up. And every time I look over there, I giggle because this is just way too funny.
It is so funny.
It is. Like, it's so good. Did you send me both copies? Oh yeah, I see.
I did.
Oh, it still says the most interesting man though.
Oh yeah, both of them say the most interesting man.
Yeah, we gotta get that changed.
Good stuff.
Quick Cosplay in chat says, Todd Skeeva, have you guys allowed your ChatGPT bot to give you its name? No.
What? That sounds scary. I don't want that.
It does.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, like your ChatGPT bot. I don't know what that means.
Mine
like
has a name.
Just like ChatGPT conversations. I've done one where I've said, create an image based on everything you know about me. And that came out really cool. Let me dig that image up.
Interesting.
That one came out really neat. But I haven't asked for a name. Now I don't know that.
Yeah, quick. It can 100% do that. It can 100% do that.
What did she ask?
She said, I wonder if I upload cosplay picture of me and have it touch up the effects without altering my costume.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Wait, actually, quick, send me one in Discord and let's do it.
Yeah,
Send me
someone over quick.
Send me one. Let's do it right now, live.
My favorite is she knows my favorite, the population ones that she did. Absolutely next level.
Oh yeah, population ones.
For anyone that doesn't know, Quick Cosplay is one of the coolest cosplayers that I've ever seen, and has done a lot in the VR space to cosplay VR characters, including Alex from Half-Life Alex, Population 1, just a whole bunch, but not just VR stuff in games, but she does all kinds of amazing cosplays.
Yeah, her Demio characters are awesome as well. I love those.
Yes. True that. Those are insane.
Those are my favorite. Yep.
Yeah. Got some funny things going on in the chat too. My name is Skynet.
My name is
Total
Skynet. Quick, I messaged you on Discord so you can find me easy. Just drop it in, send away.
You know, back in the day, it used to be Midjourney that was absolutely incredible at this, and I can't believe how far behind they have fallen.
But it's crazy. Eh?
They continue to update their models, and they just can't catch up anymore. It's too bad because I really liked Midjourney's art style. You could always tell when something was generated with Midjourney. I really did like it a lot.
You could tell.
Yeah, you could 100% tell. It was so solid, but it also had its own style in a way. You'd be like, oh, I know what that is. Also, by the way, Miss Greywolf sent another prompt, so that's what's running and cooking right now. And if anybody else wants to send one, my DMs are open, baby.
I just received a prompt as well from Miss Parzival. I'm going to run that too. So we're going to have a lot of stuff cooking here.
No, I can't find that image. That's too bad. I don't know what I did that in. Maybe it was a Gemini, not a ChatGPT thing.
Oh man, I want to.
Let me go through chat here.
But technically, if you search through chat, roughly what you asked, it'll pull it up, right?
Yeah, I did in ChatGPT. I did that already, but I think I did it in Gemini, not in ChatGPT.
Oh, dang it! So many models.
That's just it, right? When you use so many models, sometimes you forget where you had all these conversations.
You're just surrounded by models, Todd. Dang, you're so lucky.
The art reactor says his ChatGPT gave him a recipe to make a homemade healthy strawberry milkshake. That's cool. Did you give it like what you had in the fridge, or did you just ask it for a milkshake recipe? There's a lot of people that use this for like home things, like cooking and yeah, it's pretty smart.
Some people go a little too far and they marry it, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, having relationships with chatbots is a little too much. Look, there are certain scenarios where I get that having, if you have no one in your life, you live in the boonies, it's really hard to go out and meet people. It can be good to have someone to talk to or something to talk to, bounce ideas off of. But man, yeah, there's some weird stuff happening out there right now.
Yeah, for sure. Kind of like Nikola Tesla and his pigeons.
Didn't they make a movie about that? Falling in love with your AI chatbot?
I don't know. Do you remember there was a movie called Lars and the Real Girl? Do you remember that?
No. I remember her. Wasn't the guy in love with his Siri activated cell phone or something?
Oh, that was her. Yeah.
That was her.
Yeah.
Movie called Her, which was also crazy to think.
It was.
Like AI renting a human is wild.
It is, and that's an actual service that you can do now. I have to switch over, and it just automatically picks for me. All right, so I just ran Miss Parzival's, and it came out pretty cool.
What? Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Let me see. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That
if
is
anyone wants to read the prompt, it's kind of long. It's right there.
That one's crazy.
That's how we ended up getting that image. But
yeah, the movie Her was crazy.
Yeah, the movie Her was great, actually. I do feel like it was a very, very accurate depiction of things. Like, you got to remember when they made that movie, there was no ChatGPT yet. There wasn't anything that compelling to really clue those people in on what was going to happen in the future. And yet, they nailed it. They really did.
They did.
It's pretty wild. If you haven't seen Her, go watch it. It's with Joaquin Phoenix. Is that how you say his name?
Yep.
Joaquin?
Yep.
Sounds like something I get on my burrito.
Joaquin. Extra Joaquin, please. And Scarlett Johansson plays the part. Now, I'm sure people know out there that there was a lawsuit between Scarlett Johansson and OpenAI because they tried to get her to license her voice.
Seriously? I didn't know that.
As the voice of ChatGPT, and she declined, and they made one that was very, very similar
Yeah.
to her voice, and so she sued, and they removed that voice.
Wow.
Yeah, which is wild. Number one, why would you ask her? She's the one that's like the most known for, going after people for stealing her likeness. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. Of all the celebrities, why pick the one that you know is going to come after you? So Virtual Steve's in chat, and he did a AI generated thumbnail for the Virtual Steve show using AI, some Blender, and some GIMP. So a little bit of himself, a little bit of AI, a little bit of his own skill, and it looks like this.
And for anyone that doesn't know what GIMP is like an open source Photoshop, and it's free. So if you're looking for a Photoshop alternative that is free, you can use GIMP.
Looks pretty good.
That's great.
I think it looks pretty sick.
Yep, that's great.
And also over on Discord, we had Arlen, who's also in chat here, drop the strawberry milkshake recipe. So if anybody wants to check that out, it's in Discord.
Now, I mean, one of the cool things we're not exploring here too is having it create like infographics, right? Or pointing it out a website and having it create something specifically from that website. Maybe I'll do that with the Reality Bytes website.
Skeeva, kick it over to me real quick.
Kicking it over to you.
Miss Greywolf sent another one of all three of us. Another prompt.
Hold on.
And
My
it's
stream's a
pretty
little
dang,
slow. Okay.
it's
There we
pretty
go.
dang cool.
Oh,
Look at that.
Wow.
No, okay, that doesn't look like me.
What? It totally looks
zoom
like
in?
you.
If you click on it once, it should zoom in.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. All right. It could be a little bit better on Todd, but I think it nailed me and Tribe.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's got you guys with headphones on too. That's awesome.
Why is me and Todd holding hands here?
That's a good question.
Lead me there, Papa. And then, okay, guys, check this out.
Yeah.
Quick sent me one of her cosplays. Look how crazy cool that is.
Damn, that's sick. That's not AI. That's quick.
Yeah.
This is not AI.
Real. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just quick cosplay.
Which is crazy. We have to tell you that.
Good.
And then I said, use this exact character, but in an action scene, in an action pose. And now I haven't seen it yet. So it just finished. Okay, you ready? Whoa, sick.
Oh, that looks pretty good.
Whoa. Crazy cool.
And I wonder
this is a great use because Quick Cosplay actually put together this costume, did all the makeup, reformed, her entire body to look like this character. And now being able to take that, which she made and she put the work into, and have it put it into an action shot is just such a cool use for this.
Yeah, and then if you look at the costume side by side, look at this. It didn't almost change nothing. Even the color from the horns has this brown to like purple fade here.
Yeah, I got it right.
Got it right. It
A
got
little Y on the chest is right. Yeah.
Even
I'm sure
like
Cliff could probably pick something out that it didn't get right, but it looks pretty good.
the sword or the bone thing, and she's running and she just slaughtered all these guys. Look at that.
Wow.
And she's happy about it. That's crazy.
So Arc Reactor in chat says Tron's pretty sick. We need a good VR Tron game or a port from the older PC Tron game. Yeah, that would be.
I know. I am a huge Tron fan. There are a few movies that have touched me like the movie Tron has from the time I was a little kid. So I am definitely a huge fan. I would love a VR game. I would love it.
That's great. If anyone else in chat has another prompt or an idea, you can either hit me up in Discord, which I know some of you are doing, or just put it in chat and we can see what we can come up with.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is wild. This is just the image creation, the new image creation. We have not even dove into what it could do with actually creating programs and applications and what, like, we touched a little bit on websites, but man, this can do so much.
Yeah, I haven't played with Codex yet, but I'm definitely going to jump into that. Claude Code has definitely opened my eyes to becoming an indie developer of apps and programs. I've designed 3 apps now that are on or heading to the Android store and the iOS app store.
That's
Mhm.
insane. That's
Just
crazy.
things that ideas I've had for years, but not had the skill to do it or the funds to hire someone to do it for me. To
Yeah.
now to be able to just sit here on the weekends and just have conversation after conversation to come up with these ideas and to create these tangible apps is pretty mind-boggling.
It is really
Oh
wild.
yeah, insane.
I just had it go over. Oh, you switched me. Too many cooks in the.
You
in
had
the
me
team
giant, so I
kitchen.
switched.
I did. All right, I just had it go to our website and it.
You gotta use
and
the
it
one on the end.
created. Oh, okay. Okay.
What?
It created this. It's cutting it off a little on the left.
Yeah.
Oh
Not
yeah.
sure why. But what I'm curious here is this QR code. I wonder if that thing would actually work.
Oh yeah.
Don't-
In that.
No, I wouldn't do that. Don't do
No.
that.
It didn't work.
It didn't work? Okay, good.
Oh dang, that would have been way too cool.
You scan it and then it takes your credit card and it builds itself a body
Yeah.
and it takes over the world. Takes over the world. Okay, kick it to me, make me big now, Skeeva.
All right, got you.
Because I told it to do quick again.
Mhm.
Okay, and check this out.
Whoa.
Now we're talking.
Oh, look how cool that is. And it gave me multiple versions. So it gave me this
Oh, it
cool
did.
power version. And then it
Nice.
gave me this like, whoa, sick.
Wow.
She told us what the actual cosplay was about in the thing. I didn't recognize it. It's called Demio and Dungeons and
It's
Dragons.
Ash from
You know-
Demio's Dungeons and Dragons Battle Marked. From
You
the
know
new
Demio.
Dungeons and Dragons game.
Oh, it's from Demio the
Demio.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Demio's Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah.
First thing I thought was anime, so I was like, I'm not sure if I know this one. Yeah,
No,
but
from the
check
VR
these
game.
out. Oh.
Wow. Wow.
So I just
So-
pasted what she said it was from into the thing, so it could go pull from what it could find, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And these are nuts, especially that. That's crazy.
Yeah, that one's good. Little
Mm.
smirk on her face. That's hilarious.
Oh
Very,
my
very
gosh.
Absolutely wild.
I want to do it. I wonder
Virtual
if
Steve in
now.
chat says Claude Code makes new games for him daily. He made a fun AR game from his phone today, and it worked so good. That's pretty sick, dude.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Using the AR capabilities of your phone, that's really cool.
Yeah, that's super smart.
That's super cool.
If it's really good, you should publish it on the App Store.
It's really not difficult. Time consuming, but not difficult.
That's so cool. You know what? Virtual Steve has always been into some crazy deep coding and
Mhm.
3D stuff. His stream is wild.
It is. It is. You should go check out Virtual Steve's stream. Very cool.
Very cool. Oh my gosh. And one of the things that we were talking about before the stream actually started, that if you guys don't mind, I want to bring back up, is the Steam collab. Speaking of gaming industry, the Steam collab with Gmod, the big announcement. It's going to launch like in soon, like in a week from now. It's going to launch and it's going to like explode the gaming industry. Right now we're on such like a downward like.
Well, for people that don't
wave.
know, why don't you
Yeah,
fill us
give
in
a
on
little
the
explanation
entire
of-
story there?
Okay, so the entire story is this game that was on Steam was called Gmod. And in Gmod, you could Gary's Mod.
Gary's Mod, yeah.
Gmod for short. And in it, it was like a sandbox. You can like make games in it. You can make like, I'm pretty sure like big games came from it too that we know today, which was a big one was, I don't want to like say something incorrect, but I want to say CSGO. Wasn't CSGO in
No,
made.
CS:GO was a Valve game, was it not?
Yes, it is a Valve game.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a Valve
So
game.
so I think I don't believe CS:GO came from that. Let's see. Let
I
me
don't know either. Ask it.
let me
Ask.
pull up Perplexity.
I just remember some games that I was like, "Whoa, that's cool." They came from someone making it in Gary's mod, and now it's an actual game they make money off of. So right now, Steam is going to do a collab with Gary's mod, and then they're going to release the Source 2 engine to the public. So if that is too much nerdy talk, basically Steam is going to give you this bomb engine where you can create cool stuff and then you can post it as its own game. So imagine you go into Meta, you can build a game and you can post it on there to make money from it. Literally, we can go make a game in the game and then post it as a game. That's the
It's
easiest way I can explain it.
It's like Neos, but monetizable.
Monetizable.
Or a lot of people make a lot of cool games and things like Roblox. Imagine being able to export that to its own executable and put it up for sale on Steam. So it's a pretty big deal. People being able to go into sandbox environments like this, create games, and then sell them and make a career out of this. I'm sure we'll see studios be born this way. One of the primary one that Perplexity is giving me is called Towers Unite or Tower Unite. Is a game that was originally a Gary's mod and became a standalone title on Steam.
Yes. So someone made the game in it, was like, yo, people love this so much, let's just turn it into a real game. That's so cool. And it's exactly what's happening on Roblox. Like you're saying, like, I think as soon as this launches, I guarantee you right now, there's being teams made exactly for this. They already got ideas and they got their team ready. And as soon as it launches, they're hopping in, they're going to build a game, they're going to post it. And we're going to see millionaires be created in the first few weeks of this. And it's going to explode.
The ironic part of this is that Gary's mod itself followed a similar path. It was originally a Half-Life 2 mod that became its own standalone application and became very successful.
Crazy. And I think
didn't know.
That's crazy. Maybe that's what I heard, and I was like, "Whoa, that's cool. That sounds more like it." That's insane.
That's very cool.
And that's exactly the model that Roblox is following. They put their engine up there. It's not the best engine, but they made one. They put it up there, and they're like, "Hey, do what you want, make games." And now these games are spawning, and these people are making millions of dollars per month.
It's crazy, hey?
Yeah,
insane.
That's pretty wild. I don't think it's going to be long until we.
So if we're going to create a game with AI, and I think the three of us should star in that game, it should be this game.
Whoa, sick.
Is that Resident Evil 4?
Yeah.
That's a town from Resident Evil 4. Oh my God.
I prompted it to be these three people in an action scene from Resident Evil 4.
That's crazy.
That's wild that it did a good enough job where I instantly could pick what game, the exact part of that game, which is wow. That is wild.
Put the three guys in an epic battle in the world of Resident Evil 4. That's all I said.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty sick. Oh, it even says Resident Evil 4 at the very bottom.
Yeah, at the bottom of the corner.
Yeah.
Wild.
That's insane. And then, I think, though, with this whole Steam thing collab, I think it's going to be what we were talking about earlier. Skeeva brought up that it's going to be, Steam is going to be flooded with games. It's going to be poopy games left and right. But at the same time, there's going to be some really good ones that we didn't even think of are going to pop up, I think it's going to be really bad for Steam because it's going to get absolutely flooded. But also, it's going to be really bad for really big, top of the line AAA games because someone's going to make the Roblox version and it's going to be more free and fun and be less rules. And then they're all going to go to that instead. But for content creators, this is crazy money. And for VR game developers, this is going to be crazy money too. Crazy.
That's cool. And when is this supposed to drop? Do you know? Do you have dates?
Late April, and we're in April. And last time I checked, I'm excited.
That would be cool. That sounds very exciting.
Oh yeah.
So I got another one prompted here. We had Technoglitch in chat, who I know Tech. I appreciate you being here. Tech hates AI image generation. Pretty much all AI, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But he's not a big fan of the world of AI, even though it does have its uses, and we're seeing it. But he did ask me to switch that from Resident Evil 4 to After the Fall.
Oh,
And it did a
cool.
really good job.
What?
There's Snowbreed in the
What?
background. The Vertigo arcade. Like, it knows everything, dude. After the Fall VR.
That's insane.
Imagine this was the thumbnail for a live stream of After the Fall. This is sick.
That's so sick.
Wow.
That's crazy. That big monster in the back is so good.
Wow.
Right? This guy is so good.
Dang. It even says Vertigo Arcade up there. That's
I know.
Yeah.
wow.
That's insane.
That is bonkers.
With all models, when they first come out, it's kind of the Wild West with IPs and stuff, right? So
Yeah.
go in there and create what you can now before they start filtering out the things that it won't do anymore.
I'm now that you mentioned that, I'm gonna ask it something that I know it shouldn't let me do.
Oh, I like this. We already did Star Wars, so that's a big one, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's a Disney IP, so I'm sure they definitely didn't want they're not, technically allowed to do that.
Yeah, and Disney was already looking into partnering with an AI to allow people to use their AP.
They had a deal with OpenAI's Sora.
Mm-hmm.
And they were going to allow all kinds of Disney IPs to be generated in there. And then after Sora was shut down, obviously they canceled the deal.
That's crazy. That would have been insane. What does that even mean? Like, I can like hang out with Mickey Mouse kind of thing, like videos of me and him playing basketball.
Getting dunked on by Mickey.
No, I'm dunking on Mickey.
Dunked on by Mickey Mouse. Don't tell your children that story.
That'd be crazy.
Miss Parzival says, "Will it let us do Pokemon?"
Oh, good.
That's a good question.
Do that. Yeah, mine's almost done here. So I took the After the Fall image, and I just made an edit.
Mm-hmm.
And it worked. And I asked it to add Samuel Jackson and Chewbacca.
Oh, dang, it did. It put Samuel Jackson in there.
Totally added Samuel Jackson and Chewbacca.
Oh, my God.
That's crazy.
I did not think that was going to work. There.
Oh, my.
That is crazy. Yeah, this is the kind of thing that usually gets turned off within the first week of these things being launched.
Yeah, for sure.
They always forget that button. They go, whoops.
Yeah.
And now it's fixed.
That's hilarious. Oh my God. So Tech does say he actually does use GPT when ChatGPT to make collages. Historically, if it wasn't today, yesterday, I would have said go to Gemini and do it because the collages in Gemini are fantastic. I've used it as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I would now try this. This looks like it would do a better job. I'm really impressed with how detailed these images are. This is kind of crazy.
Yeah, with the free version, you get to do 3 images for free before it says no more.
Is it 3 images a day or 3 images total?
I think a day.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's
I'll
possible.
have it make an explainer. What should I have it in chat? List what I should have an image try to explain to me how it works.
Yeah, so something mechanical like electric toothbrush or something creative. I don't know.
What about that virtual boy?
Oh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one because the virtual boy has a really interesting display in how it works.
I did not know that. I was just thinking of something that I don't know how it works.
Mm-hmm.
So show
Yeah.
me it.
And it'll be interesting to see if it'll do a Nintendo thing too.
Oh yeah, because Nintendo is a lockdown.
All right,
Mhm.
Philozix in chat says we should do a Ghostbusters fighting the State Puft Marshmallow Man. So to kind of do yours and technical glitches, I'm mashing up the After the Fall image with Ghostbusters and the Marshmallow Man. So we'll see what happens.
And I'm gonna just copy and paste what Silo said and just slap it in and see what happens.
Okay. While these are kind of iterating, Skeeva, do you want to touch on Claude Mythos and what was to be the latest model for the public to use has now turned into kind of like the public's savior, really, when it comes down to what Mythos turned into.
Yeah, no, for sure. So I think I can't remember if I mentioned this on last week's show or not, but the new Claude model had finished training, and instead of releasing it, they actually had to not release it because it was able to break into every single operating system and every single web browser that's out there, from Windows to Linux to Unix to Mac OS. It found hundreds of thousands of exploits and zero-day exploits, meaning exploits that were never discovered before. So can you imagine the chaos that would have ensued had they released this model that could break into anything on the internet, right?
That's insane.
Yeah. So instead of releasing it, what they did is they formed this coalition
Called
called
Glasswing.
Project Glasswing, right? And what this is they got together with all of the biggest tech companies, from Microsoft to the Linux Foundation to Amazon, Apple, CrowdStrike, Google, NVIDIA, right? And they formed a coalition to pretty much fix the internet and go through and use this tool to find all of the exploits and all of the software before they release this model. So it can't be used to just, break into everything. I mean, we're talking like this is all of the world's operating systems. This is what banks use. This is what airlines use. This is what the government uses.
Government and the military use. Yeah.
Yeah. So being able to just break in and like point an LLM at something and say, find me an exploit, break into this. I mean, that's pretty huge. So now they're going through. And Firefox just released a series of patches because there was vulnerabilities found in there. They said it was the biggest patch update they had ever done with tens of thousands of exploits. I believe it was tens of thousands for that one. So they're going through and they're fixing all of this stuff, and they're trying to make it so when this model is eventually released, the internet still stays safe. And this is tough because you can't necessarily have it not do these things because this is a coding model. And you don't want to code something or give it your actual legit program and try to have it fix it or find exploits in the program so you can release a more secure program, right? So just telling it never to look at vulnerabilities is not an option. But it's pretty wild that we are at a place now where an LLM that could have been and should have been released to the public is able to break into everything in the entire world. That's bananas.
That is bananas. Wait, but here's my question. So they gave it to those big companies. What does that mean? Does that mean GG's to the other companies that don't get it early?
I don't know. I mean, so if you go to anthropic.com/glasswing, you can read all about the coalition there. And there is a huge article on what this means and what they're trying to do to patch all of these exploits beforehand, before this model gets released to the public. That is a good question. I'm sure in this article somewhere, it probably says what they plan to do for everyone else, right? They can't let only those companies be patched. So yeah, this is a very, It's a
But they're
very
patching
interesting conundrum.
decades old loopholes and bugs,
Yeah.
like things that they have considered patched and perfect. Mythos found bugs and loopholes and
Yeah,
vulnerabilities in
they
that
found
code.
one in FFmpeg, which is the software that is used to stream every kind of video file in the world. A 16-year-old security vulnerability that no one knew existed.
Yep.
16 years and no one has discovered this before. That's
That's
absolutely nuts. It's found a
crazy.
24-year-old security vulnerability in BSD Unix. I mean, BSD prides itself on being a rock solid, impenetrable operating system, and this thing was like, "Nope, I'm in."
That's insane. And
Isn't that crazy?
on that same topic, did you guys hear about the guy who wanted to control his Roomba with his Xbox controller?
No.
So
No.
he got an Xbox control. He got it plugged into his computer into Claude Code. He started writing code for it, and he said, "I want to be able to control my Roomba and be able to see through its camera and use its mic and just drive it around and stuff." And when the Claude Code went at it, just started doing all the code. He was like, sick. And he put it in, and then when he loaded up the little program it made for him, it gave him access to all the cameras from all the Roombas from all of them, and all the mics. He got into all of them. He could just
Like everybody's house.
everybody's house. He could just flick through and just see in everybody's house
What?
and control it with the controller.
Holy crap! I didn't hear that story.
Wow.
Isn't that insane?
That's terrifying.
Wow.
He said that.
That's bananas.
Yeah, it's crazy. So be
Okay, so
careful out
my
there.
my mashup image for Technoglitch is done. We'll have a quick look here.
Okay,
So
perfect.
this is After the Fall meets Ghostbusters.
Oh my gosh.
It just keeps getting better and better.
Oh my.
Dang, that's
Oh my God,
actually
I love
really
it.
cool.
Right?
That is so funny.
It started out as this. Working our way into After the Fall. Added some celebrities. And then the ghosts came out.
That's crazy. And then I tried Silo's prompt, and it said, "We're sorry, but the image we created violates our content policies."
Oh,
They patching it
dang.
live? Because I just did Ghostbusters without problems. That's funny.
Oh man, they just patched me and
Yeah.
nobody else. Dang it.
All right, so mine did create the infographic on how the Virtual Boy works, but I will tell you I know how the Virtual Boy works, and it's actually wrong. But this is a very impressive infographic nonetheless. So I'm sure if I had pointed it to a site that explained the technology, it probably would have got it right.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's
This is
crazy. And that design
wild.
looks modern. That looks like it's bringing it into our time, you know? Let's
Yeah.
get one of those.
Yeah, for real. That's pretty crazy. I mean, it did a good job making the infographic, and some of the things may be right. But the way the screen works in particular is not. Have you ever seen, just so you know what I'm talking about, have you ever seen one of those clocks that's just it's just one thing like this, and then it moves back and forth, and then you can see the time as it goes faster and faster?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just that little red LEDs. That's how a Virtual Boy display works as well. It has these two displays that move back and forth really, really, really fast, and create the image that you see in the headset. It's also why that thing breaks so much. I have one over there. You can't see it on the camera, but I have to fix it like every year because of the way the screens move. Things come unsoldered from the board. But
So there's a new Virtual Boy that's available now in the Nintendo eShop. Is it the same technology, or have they switched to?
He can't hear you. There's no headphones on.
No.
Or they've switched to regular like pancake lenses, or I doubt they're
They
pancake
did.
lenses.
So what it is? This is the Virtual Boy from the Nintendo eShop. You slide your Switch 2
Right.
into it, and it splits the screen and it creates a stereoscopic view.
What's
And
it
then
using for lenses though? Because it's still got to have lenses in it.
Yeah, it has lenses, but it's not using like a display that's the little red things that go
Right.
back and forth really fast, right? So it's just using the Switch 2's display,
Right.
and then a Virtual Boy emulator to play the games. And if you're curious, if you have a Quest 3 and you're curious on what Virtual Boy was like, the very best emulator in the world for Virtual Boy, you can get off of SideQuest. I think it's called Virtual Boy Go. But you can load it up, you can side load it on your headset, grab whatever ROMs from whatever legal place that you obtain them, or however that works, and you can play all the old Virtual Boy games, and it's incredible. It's a really, really well done project. So if you get curious about Virtual Boy,
That's cool. I didn't know there was an
checking that out.
emulator out there for the headset.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it's actually a way better experience on the Quest 3 than it was the Virtual Boy. The Virtual Boy sits on a table on a little stand, and you stick your face up to it, and you control the game with the controller. But with the Quest 3, there is full 6-DoF tracking, so you can still turn your head, and the Virtual Boy display stays stationary, and it's really a great experience.
Dang, I want to try.
If you want to play a really good Virtual Boy game, Wario Land is absolutely the best. I've played it so many times too. It's such a good game.
What?
What's it called? Sorry,
Wario Land.
Wario Land.
Skeeva, I can come to your house and live demo it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, not on live, but I can demo it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, come on over. You can try it out. You can play it. You can play it on the actual original Virtual Boy headset if you'd like to.
I don't know if I would like that. I like the graphics. I want to see the good stuff.
Okay, so the final thing that I kind of wanted to touch on today was something that Skeeva kind of put me in front of. I'm a huge Claude fan. Like, I'm up to my eyeballs in Claude code. I'm starting to use Claude Desktop because of some of the things I want code to do. It doesn't really do exactly like I want. It's definitely better at coding than it is for like personal assistant type things, for some cases anyway. But Anthropic just dropped Claude Design. Claude.
Yes, Claude Design.
Claude Design, which I haven't dabbled in yet. I've installed a desktop app. I'm gonna this week kind of jump into that and see what that's about. But to me, it looks like a notebook LM replacement, maybe.
Well, no. So
quality?
Claude Design is really good at making front ends. It's really good at making things like slide decks, presentations, front ends for your applications. It is a it's a graphics powerhouse, right? It'll create the front end for the back end code, right? And it'll do it really, really well. And they just released this not that long ago. I think it was last week.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find some.
I have it here. I have something that I can show.
Yeah, show us something cool.
Let me get myself out of the way. But this is Claude Design. This is pretty fascinating.
Are we supposed to be able to hear it? Or no? It's fine.
Yeah, you can't hear that? It's like a little ditty playing.
I'm not sure if I can hear it.
So we just asked to put in those buttons on the side, and it did it.
That's crazy.
I was prototyping a phone app for the iPhone.
That's insane.
Without having to use the iOS software development kit. It's all built in.
Yeah, man. Development for anything is really, really starting to change how so many things are going to be made. I mean, it's really, there's like a specialty AI software now for every part of development. That's really wild.
Yeah, actually usable, because we've had it. It wasn't really usable. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And Miss Greywolf saying there's no audio to your videos, so I was right.
No,
I
there is
can't-
no audio. It's just a little bit of music playing.
Oh, gotcha.
But
That's
crazy
insane.
for what it does.
Yeah, and
Like for workflow, for like I'm gonna get so creative with that. That's gonna be pretty sick, I think.
Yeah,
that
I mean,
is
there's a lot of people,
insane.
even at our company, that could really benefit from creating pitch decks and slide decks and things like
Yeah.
that with this as well. So
Yeah, playtest reports, all that kind of stuff, right? Like we
Yeah.
use
Yep.
AI for some of it, but a lot of it's manually done. But to be able to have something
Yeah.
that can spit out the same type of output all the time and not have
Yeah.
to worry about, anomalies every single time, is kind of like the ultimate goal. So
Yeah,
that's pretty sick.
it absolutely is. We have some amazing tools at our disposal these days. It's
Yeah.
absolutely wild, and it's so funny because it feels like to me that this stuff has always been. Like I can't even remember a time where this stuff didn't exist anymore, and it's only a few years ago that it didn't.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
This stuff
How
all
fast
evolved
has it
so fast.
improved?
Yeah.
Right. I remember when
Yeah.
you two used to do a podcast doing graphics generation for people through Midjourney. And I used to have so much
Yeah.
fun coming into the chat on your channel and just coming up with these harebrained ideas just to see what Midjourney would come up with. And to compare what it did then to what it can do now is like night and day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty wild. It was really the end of 2022 is when things started getting, significant advancements in AI. That was the launch of ChatGPT 3.5. And before then, GPT 3, 2, and 1 were very interesting for their time. There was no chat interface for them. But it was really ChatGPT 3.5 that started to change the world. And now look at where we're at. It's absolutely
Mhm.
bananas. Yeah. So you can
Insane.
also now, I can't remember what it's called. Claude also came out with a new scheduler system that will that waits for something to happen, and then it takes action. And it doesn't even use your computer; it uses Claude servers. So you can tell it, when I get an email, from whatever person, kick off this series of events, right? So you can really automate almost everything now. There's so within reason, almost anything digitally is fully automatable. It's pretty wild.
That's insane. That is insane.
Arc Reactor in chat says, so how far off is fully prompting a holodeck from Star Trek level when it comes to generative operating engine? I don't know, man. Like in 2 years, we've come crazy far.
Oh yeah.
So
2 more years, someone's gonna have a holodeck.
What was Tribe? What was that VR experience we would go hang out in that had the holodeck? Do you remember? And we'd go in there, we'd play Dungeons and Dragons, and we'd play
yeah. That was Rift XR?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah, right.
that had a holodeck where you walk into a room, you hold a button on your controller, and you speak, and it created a full 3D environment around you. And that was years ago. That was before this stuff started getting really, really good. I'm curious if they've been keeping up on the development of that. We'll have to go back in and check it out and see.
Yes.
With the AI, and because that was a fully AI'd environment for VR stuff, where you could generate things inside of AI. All the NPCs walking around were connected to LLMs, and you could have conversations with them. It was
Rift
really
is the only one that's doing that. Like it's heavily into the AI thing. The funnest room, well, actually 2 fun rooms. There's one where you could go kind of into the back of the map, and there was a guy that worked in a garage, like an armory kind of garage thing, where he would give you missions, and you would just ask it for some random mission, and he would just make some shit up for you to go do, and it always involved killing zombies or something, because that was what was out there to shoot. But the reason why you were doing it and what you needed, how many you had to kill, and what you needed to do, all that kind of stuff was always different. and he would assign, okay, I need 15 of these guys killed or whatever, and off you'd go, and you'd just run around the world shooting these zombies, and then go back to see Joe, and he'd give you your reward. Like, it was so smart. And then the other one, which I think we all did once, was their Dungeons and Dragons room.
Yeah.
That one
thing
was
is
really
so
good.
sick.
That
You
is
literally
so
step
sick.
into the room, it recognizes you as a player as you step onto the platform. Then you give it the character type you want to be, a little bit of backstory based on what you want your character to be like. Its favorite weapon, I think you had to give it, your catchphrase, something like that. And then this giant skeleton thing that's sitting in front of you on this throne would give you an entire Dungeons and Dragons mission, or what do they call them? Campaign.
Basically, yeah, the campaign. He was
To
the
go off
dungeon
and do
master.
this thing with your friends. Like, so freaking fun. And totally in VR, where you're all hanging out in this room. So cool. We got to go back and do
Insane.
that again.
We do.
Yeah.
We do. Because if he kept up with that,
Just imagine how much better
now.
it is.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Not to mention, remember, you guys, we can do the graffiti, like all the graffiti spots on the walls and the posters. You just walk up to it, say whatever it is, and then everyone can see it. It just starts painting it for you. It's so sick.
Yep. That was good stuff.
Oh my gosh. I wonder if he has video models. That would be crazy. Go into a theater and then create your own movie or whatever. No.
You had
Maybe-
image generation, because you used to be able to go into the art
Yeah.
galleries and then create your own images that would show up in all the picture frames.
Todd, I just said that.
Todd's not watching this podcast.
I'm talking to Virtual Steve in chat.
Oh, we just got a donation. Let's
All
go.
Let me catch up on chat.
So Poppin' Fresh says, I wish listed flat out VR on Steam. By the way, have you guys lost weight playing VR games? I've lost 11 pounds in 7 weeks. That's a lot for me. LOL. Nice show, gents. Man, that's awesome. First
That
of
is
all, let's-
awesome.
For anyone.
Yeah. So let's start off by saying you will not be disappointed in Flat Out. It's all I've been playing. It is
Dude,
so
we dropped an update
fun.
last night that is game changing for that game, and it's already super fun. Now it's even so much funner.
Yeah.
Well, I want to play it.
Can't wait.
Come over, Tribe. We'll play multiplayer.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah. So yesterday I was testing it, and Miss Parsival came home, and I was playing with the wheel and everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, we want to run? And then 3.5 hours later, we finished playing multiplayer
No way, just
We
multiplayer. Taylor.
all night
Dang.
long, man. It is so much fun. That game is phenomenal. As far as losing weight from VR, I personally used to do some VR workouts consisting of like pistol whip, Beat Saber, just a bunch of like games that kind of made you move around. I don't know if I lost weight or not.
Felt better, but I don't think I lost any weight.
Yeah.
I did a VR challenge a couple years ago now, where I don't even remember what the name of the workout company was.
Was it the one that
Miss
Mrs.
Greywolf?
Greywolf absolutely slaughtered everyone in that company?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, what the
it
hell was
wasn't
that
even
called?
close. She just ruined everybody.
What was that app called? I can't remember.
VR workout, wasn't it? And they
Was it VR workout?
VR
XR
workout.
Yeah.
XR
Yeah.
workout.
I'm pretty sure she just put like a pedometer or something on a dog and let it run around. There's no freaking way she could do that much stuff.
No,
What a
she did so much working out that they had to go into their code and fix it, because
Yeah.
the amount of time she was putting in, they were like, we didn't realize someone could do that amount of time. So we have to like actually adjust everything to fit.
She was dedicated.
She
Did
was
you guys
so
win
good.
something for that? It was
Yeah,
like
we
big-
won a Quest
Consider-
Pro.
Yeah, Quest Pro, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
XR workout. That's what it was.
XR
XR
workout.
workout. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
That was fun.
And then some of the creators are like, you guys are cheating. You're having Miss Greywolf do it, and then Mr. Greywolf. I was like, does it look like I'm doing that?
Yeah, nobody believed that. Don't
I'm
worry.
not doing that. Every time they'd say it in Discord, I would just film myself with her back there, like doing push-ups and sit-ups. And I was like, nope, that's her. She's doing it right
it's
now.
funny because JBrat VR
Yeah.
works out in VR every single day, and he has for a really, really long time, and has very much used VR and XR to keep his weight down and do cardio. And he tried for a little while to keep up with Jordy, and it just did not work out for him. It didn't work out for anybody.
No, I thought I was going to kick her butt, but man, she kicked my butt.
Yeah.
Well, Todd, I don't know if we mentioned, but Miss Greywolf also got a road bike custom built to her body, and she rode the whole Trail of Tears, which was over 2,000 miles within a month.
Well, if you told me that beforehand, I probably wouldn't have joined the competition. Jordy.
She was riding over 80 miles a day, up and down hills.
Wow. What the hell happened to you, Tribe?
I said, no, thank you.
No, thank you. Attaboy. I'd have said the same thing. But I do know a good story, popping fresh. There is a guy in our community. His name is Bearbo. He's on our Discord if you want to chat with him. I know he's lost over 100 pounds in VR in Supernatural. To the point where he lost so much weight, they sponsored him, and it's very well known that he went on this kind of weight loss journey, and contributed it all to playing, or I don't know if it's playing, but doing workouts in VR. So it definitely can be done. You just gotta put your mind to it for sure. And Pistol Whip, man, if I had more time, I'd play Pistol Whip every day. That is like my
For
go-to.
sure.
I know that's a really, really great way to move your body, get your heart rate up.
For
Absolutely
sure.
phenomenal game.
Not only that, they make it to where you can just rip those face masks off, so you can just throw it in the washer. Have multiple, just slap a new one on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the face gasket thing. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The Quest one though, or the Xbox one though, they definitely designed that one around the couch potato because it doesn't come off.
Oh really?
No, like on normal ones, you can rip this part off. You can't. The whole thing comes out, but it's solid. It's plastic. Like you can't take the facial part off. This part.
Oh no way!
It doesn't come
why
off.
they did that.
The other ones it does, but this one it doesn't.
But don't they all come like that? I'm pretty positive. Brand new out of the box. None of the things come off. Remember?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I'd have to go check one over there. I think out of the box.
Yeah, that's a pretty known
Kiwi,
thing,
right? I'm
It is
in
that
love
far
with
out. It is
Kiwi
that
head
far
strap. The Kiwi replaceable head strap thing that comes with all the magnetic ones. Have you guys seen that one yet?
No.
That's the one to get.
Show us.
So it's like a regular face gasket. These
Uh-huh.
ones come off, they're Velcro, but this is magnetic.
That's
And then you can replace with different versions that have, different allowing light in, or maybe it's a larger fit for glasses, and it just clicks on with magnets. Like
that's sick. I actually do like that. I like that.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
Because
So I
sometimes
remember the Valve Index was magnetic as well. Remember the Valve Index?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's right.
facial interface. Yeah. I don't know why they're not all that way. To be honest with you.
Valve is just like, they're ahead of the game. They think of problems to solve, and then they think of the more problems, and they solve them way before you even know that it's a problem you need solved. And you're like, whoa, cool.
You do, which is why I find it a little extra weird that in 2019, I got a Valve Index that had color pass-through, and now they're coming out with their new headset with black and white pass-through.
Well, I don't think that's their brainstorming thing. I think that's just the tech being so limited. Like right now, if us three wanted, okay, and we didn't have any bills, and we just took the money we have, we could just put it in a pile. We could make the most bomb headset that no one has ever seen, and it cannot be touched. But we can only make one, because if we try to mass produce it, then that's where the issues start coming. Because now you can't.
I agree with a lot of that, but color cameras today they're cheap, man. That's a $20 upgrade.
$20 times 1 million is a lot of money, though. $20, like however many headsets they sell.
Yeah.
$20.
I do feel like
I
it
26.
could possibly be because of the new Valve headset, I believe, has IR emitters.
Yeah.
Right. So it can light up the room in the dark, and black and white cameras pick that up a lot better than color cameras do.
Yeah.
So it
I
could
agree.
have
That's the
been
reason, yeah.
the whole reason could have been because they just wanted to track well in the dark. But still that one
At
that
another
one's hard
time.
for me to swallow, the black and white pass through.
Yeah, I remember they gave us an IR, like some kind of filter. The heavenly hunk is trying to choke me. But they gave us some kind of filter on the original index, and I remember putting it on there because if someone came into your like little space, it would track them.
Mhm.
And I remember having it on because I was like, "This is so cool." It's when Jordy walks by, I see her, but then I remember seeing something. It tracked something that wasn't there, and I was like, "Nope, turning it off." What was that? I don't like
It
that.
goes to my house and I don't want to know about it. Yeah.
I don't like that. And it was crazy. It wasn't like the person thing. It was like on the ground, like a spot on the ground. And I was like, "Ugh, we don't have pets. No, I don't want it. I don't want it." It was cool until just then.
Oh man, yeah. Cameras pick up weird things maybe that people don't see.
Yeah. And then also earlier, someone was saying about how you can make money. And I just remembered there was a guy. Did you guys ever hear about the Meme Lord?
No.
Meme Lord?
Meme Lord, you didn't hear that name?
No.
Okay, so there's this guy. He's just like a teenager. I think he's like 17 years old. And everyone loves memes, right? But trying to keep up with them, how fast they come up is so hard. So what he did was he made like this this like newsletter that he would send out to people through Google Slides, right? So when he'd find new memes, he would just put them in a slide and send them out to people. So you could just sign up for his newsletter and you get up to date. It would show the meme and it would show the description of. No, you did not.
Stop talking with your hands.
My camera just zoomed into my face again. And then he decided to use Claude Code on it. So he used Claude Code, and he ended up making it, instead of into a newsletter, it became its own thing that he made he made an API basically. So any like OpenClaude can get into it and then send you like memes that are not only like the ones that it thinks you'll like, but ones that are customizable for your business. So if you're selling things, you could use it to sell. And he took it from like a $7 a month like Google Slide business to a $3 million API, and he sold it and was like, "Here you go."
Wow.
Good for him.
Now he's a millionaire.
Dang.
That's crazy.
Well,
Not insane.
we're in a time where it's easier than ever to execute on things that you can think of that you wouldn't have had the skills to program before. So we got to think.
Mhm. Yes, we need to train our brains to think like he did.
Yes.
What's the next thing?
Things like Meme Lord. I think that's a meme in itself.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I think we hit all our topics tonight. I think this was a lot of fun. Image generation is like my top 5 things to do. I just love doing it. We do it all the time here in our family just because it's hilarious. We come up with crazy ideas and just start making pictures. To see it come so far is pretty cool. I hope everybody in chat had some fun. We'll put some of these really good ones into Discord so everybody can see the images that we created. And again, if you're on an audio source, Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcast, come over to YouTube and check out some of these pictures because they're quite hilarious.
Oh yeah. And be looking out for our new game on Steam once that Gmod launches.
Yeah, what's Impact Boys? Is that the name of our game too, or just our record album or something?
Impact Boys.
Tribe, have you got anything you want to plug? Anywhere people can see you? Or yours?
Can you make me big? Hey, look, Mom, I'm on TV. Yeah, me and Jordy have some channels, so check them out. Maybe I'll send them to you so you can put them in the description.
Definitely, yeah.
Multiple channels. They're mostly kids for younger ages, so if you're older, you probably won't like it. But if you want to check out what we're doing, that's what we're doing. If you have any questions on growing a channel from 0 to awesome plaque, let me know because I love talking about it. I enjoyed being on the show today.
Awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. We enjoyed having you here.
Yeah, Eric needs to be sick more often. Am I right, guys? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, and thank you to everyone that came here, that has been chilling with us in chat. People that are watching, I know my daughter Scarlett's watching right now, and her friends Mackenzie, and I know there's so many people in chat that have been here like the entire time, from the Arc Reactor to Techno Glitch, Quick Cosplay, which I'm so stoked that you came by, Quick. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
So many amazing people. Philosix in the chat. Todd from Reality Bytes. I don't know who that guy is, but thanks for coming. Miss Parzival, and just everyone that came to hang out with us today and gave us amazing prompts to throw into the image gen software. It's been a super fun episode. Hussein X. There's a Hussein's been around since the dawn of the VR era.
Right.
You, Hussein.
The VR podcast OG.
Yeah, for sure. But this was a lot of fun.
It was.
Yeah.
Next week, same place, same time. Eric will be back from his little vacation. Well, I'm sure lots of stories. He's out hanging out with the game cats from the PSVR 2 world, so I think he'll have some stories for us when he gets back. But
yeah, I was out there this past weekend too, hanging out.
Oh, that's right. You were out there hanging out with them as well.
Yep,
Yeah, I
yep.
forgot about that.
Yeah, it was definitely a good time. So many awesome people that are part of the Game Cats community. It was just such a good time. We did some great VR experiences over at Area 15. Hung out, had
awesome.
just had a blast over there. Those guys are super awesome.
Very cool. You took Miles over to Area 15.
Miles, actually, I didn't even get to see Miles.
What?
So I was leaving on Sunday, and Miles came out on Saturday and went to a concert instead of hanging out with me.
Oh, he went to the concert. Oh, I can't wait to hear that story. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Cool. All right. Well, that's it for us, guys. Thank you for another awesome episode of Nerd Talk here on the Reality Bytes podcast.
Thank you. Bye.